the music down. We'd like a volunteer from the audience, please come up here. You don't have to make any noises. All you have to do is know how to read. I see someone pointing. How about that man that's being pointed? Woo! I know this would be a volunteer. Sir, your name is? Jeff. Tanner, go over here and talk to Tanner. Tanner will tell you what your job is.
All right.
What we're going to be doing is a game called Actor's Nightmare. And it's every actor's nightmare that they go on stage and completely forget every line that they had memorized. David is going to be having this actor's nightmare. He's going to forget, they don't need the mic on yet. He's going to forget every line that he had prepared. You guys are loud. That's why you're loud.
I'm just that good.
David's going to have forgotten every line that he had memorized. Our friends is going to, what's your name again, sir? Jeff! God, it's an easy one too. Alright, Jeff's going to be reading lines on script. He has not forgotten what he's supposed to be saying. So David is just going to have to improvise and justify why the lines are being spoken to him and what he's filling in with. So, can we, to give this some direction, we'd like you guys to come up with the title of a play that has never been written. Something holiday-oriented, if you would like.
How the Grinch Stole Festivus.
How the Grinch Stole Festivus, Part 2. Alright, so How the Grinch Stole Festivus. We can tell we've got some Festivus fans in the back.
Testing. There you go.
So this play is called How the Grinch Stole Festivus. And ma'am, what's your favorite fruit?
Banana.
This is the banana scene of How the Grinch Stole Festivus. Yes, no, I'm not kidding. My voice is kidding. David has the opening line. Act 2, Scene 11 of How the Grinch Stole Festivus. In 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my God, did you see it? He walked right in, he grabbed a banana, and he took Festivus with him.
Never to be able to work anymore.
Well, I don't think you will be able to after that. It'll go down on your criminal record.
That's just what I cannot possibly understand.
Well, it's because you're really mentally slow. I'll explain it to you. If you have a conviction, you can't get a job.
And yet this comes upon me all the same, this terrible disaster.
Well, it was a terrible disaster, and it did come upon you.
I thought so too, at first. But it isn't so.
It's not, but you made up your mind. Either it came on you or it didn't.
Yes, I will.
Well, I'm kind of turned on by that. But it's okay.
It was just after I'd been home last time and he had got back to Paris.
So what I hear you saying is the Eiffel Tower that got you turned on.
At first I thought it was nothing, but the headaches I always used to be so much trouble with while I was growing.
So you were growing, huh? Well, I have to admit that I didn't think the headache would hurt you when you were growing.
But it wasn't. I soon saw that.
Well, I saw it too, and I was pretty impressed. I said, I've never seen one like this.
He was one of the best doctors there.
Oh, he was a doctor. Like a first-year resident?
At last he said, "You've had the canker of disease practically from your birth." The actual word he used was vermouth.
What was that word again?
I couldn't understand either.
I think you said that he said you had a canker. Isn't that just short of Sith?
He said the sins of the fathers are visited on the children.
Well, there were 3 fathers here earlier, but they took 4 altar boys and went camping.
I nearly struck him in the face.
Well, okay. A little S&M fetish you got going there, isn't it?
Yes, just imagine.
I am imagining. It hurt so bad.
Well, then of course he had to admit that he was on the wrong tack.
Well, if he'd been on the right tack, imagine how wonderful it would have been.
There was no other explanation of it possible, he said.
Well, that's what he said. I think there's all kinds of explanations. I mean, it could have been from when you were a little boy and you were afraid of deer.
If only it had been something I had inherited, something I could not help.
Well, some people say you can't help it. Some people say it's not a choice. If that's how you got the canker, so be it.
Ah, you don't know.
Well, you could tell me and then I would know, and then we'd have a secret that we could share forever.
Yes, yes, I know that is so.
Well, then share the secret with me. Go ahead, tell me. I'm listening. I'm yours.
Oh, anything you like.
Seriously? Wow. Is that in the script?
Don't tell me I mustn't, Mother.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jack. And we're going to take a quick 7.5-minute intermission. We'll be back in 7.5 minutes. See you then. Thank you.